Avast me hearties! Today we chart a course for a rip-roaring adventure to unveil the most successful pirates ever to sail the seven seas. From the treacherous Caribbean brine to the far-flung shores of the Indian Ocean, we'll delve deep into the annals of pirate history, uncovering the secrets of the most renowned pirate captains. Now you might be wondering, how does one conjure up a list of the world's most successful pirates, when historical records of most pirates be scarcer than a leprechaun's treasure? Fear not, for ye have stumbled upon the very place where we've brewed the perfect criteria for this grand tally. Our first piece of the puzzle, me mateys, be the vast booty amassed by each swashbuckler. Next we'll count the ships they've seized, a true measure of their mettle. Thirdly, we will tally the size of their crew, for in unity lies a pirate's true strength. Fourthly, we'll tally the fleet they commanded, for a real captain commands more than one vessel. Fifthly, we'll spin the yarns of their fame or infamy, for every pirate be as famous or infamous as the tales they leave behind. And lastly, we'll ponder their final resting place, whether they slipped into Davy Jones' locker, where true pirates belong, or retired to paradise with their plunder. So hoist the colors high and sharpen your cutlasses as we embark on this epic quest to crown the most successful pirates of all time. Starting our top 10 tally with none other than the notorious Edward Blackbeard Teach. He be sitting on a treasure worth around 17.8 million US dollars. Blackbeard's notoriety surged through the capture of more than 30 ships, and his crew, a fierce lot of 250 to 400 hardy buccaneers, embodied the very essence of pirate audacity. Under his command, a fleet of 8 vessels spread fear and chaos across the oceans. Now, while Blackbeard may not have been the most prosperous pirate on our list, he is undoubtedly the most infamous. His eccentric personality struck fear into the hearts of sailors far and wide during the golden age of piracy. This infamy would go on to make him a legendary figure in popular culture, gracing the silver screen, TV shows, and video games alike. His image, with smoldering fuses in his beard, is etched into the very fabric of piracy's legacy, making him probably the most famous pirate ever. Unfortunately, every pirate's tale has its final chapter, and Blackbeard met his fate in a fierce battle in 1718 at Ocracoke, North Carolina. It were Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, Alexander Spotswood, who ordered a naval task force to bring Blackbeard to justice, be it dead or alive. Next in line to walk the plank, we have our number 9, the formidable Captain Henry Morgan. With an estimated wealth of 18.5 million US dollars, he made his mark, capturing close to 400 ships, making him a true scourge of the seas. Though we're still searching on exact details, Morgan's crew size potentially ranged from 500 to a jaw-dropping 1,900 fearless pirates. And under his command, an impressive fleet of 36 ships set sail to conquer the high seas. He is perhaps most famous for having rum named after him, but he also garnered fame by hanging up his pirate hat in 1674. and became the lieutenant governor of Jamaica. He was even knighted by the King of England, Charles II, later that same year. But in 1688, Morgan's tale took a different turn due to an unspecified illness, making him one of the few pirates to meet Davy Jones ashore instead of at sea. Our voyage continues at number 8 with Jean Fleury, a French corsair with an estimated amount of booty of 45 million US dollars. He plundered around 30 ships, though we don't have any concrete numbers of Fleury's crew size. It is estimated that it was 400 or even higher. But we do have solid evidence that at the height of his swashbuckling career, he commanded a fleet of 8 ships, making him a daring and successful captain. His piratical exploits mark one of the earliest well-documented tales from the golden age of piracy, notably for his audacious capture of Spanish galleons laden with Hernan Cortez precious Aztec gold that was being shipped from Mexico to Spain. But as the tide turns for many a pirate, Fleury's luck ran dry when the Spanish ensnared him. He stood trial and met his ultimate fate at the hangman's noose in Toledo, Spain in 1527. Such be the harsh end for many a swashbuckler, me hearties. The winds be blowing in the direction of our number 7 spot, with the mysterious John Bowen. He be possessing an estimated treasure of 57 million US dollars. He would lay claim to 13 ships, and while the exact crew size be shrouded in uncertainty, it be said to range from 50 to 125 stout-hearted souls. Bowen's tale be a curious one, for he commanded 4 different vessels, though only captaining one at a time. Though he might be the least infamous pirate on this list, nevertheless, his name still echoes through the annals of history as a bold and crafty pirate, forever etched into the lore of the high seas. Bowen's final chapter saw him meeting his fate from an unspecified intestinal ailment, and his bones be resting in Bourbon, Madagascar. Since 1704. Such be the way of many a pirate, me hearties, where the line twists legend and reality blurs like a mirage on the horizon. Hoist the Jolly Roger, me hearties, for we're about to cross cutlasses with Thomas II, known as the Rhode Island Pirate, taking the number 6 spot. His coffers be filled with a staggering amount of gold, worth 147 million US dollars. Yet II's claim to fame rests upon the capture of but a single ship. His loyal crew, a band of 30 to 60 buccaneers, stood as resolute as the mighty vessel they sailed under. For even a lone wolf can howl mightily in the realm of piracy. II was also a very famous pirate, having a brand of rum named after him, like Captain Henry Morgan. Though in the shadowy tales of the high seas, whispers tell of II being the father of Ratsumaleho. Ratsumaleho would become the ruler of the east coastal region of Madagascar, hinting at a legacy that stretches far and wide. Yet the darkest shroud of mystery enshrouds II, for he be rumored as one of the founders of the legendary lost pirate haven known as Libertalia. But alas, every pirate's story meets its final chapter, and II met his fate Willis attempting to seize a Mughal ship known as the Fatah Muhammad in 1695. The life of a pirate be as treacherous as the tempestuous sea, me hearties. From the top of the crow's nest, we can see through our spyglass the next pirate on our list. At number 5, Bartholomew Roberts, known as Black Bart, with an estimated wealth of $45.7 million US dollars. Roberts captured more than 400 ships, earning him the title of the most successful pirate of his time. Though details of his crew size remain elusive, it is believed to have been at least 200 men or more. Befitting a pirate of his reputation, under his command, a fleet of 4 powerful ships dominated the seas. Roberts be a highly renowned pirate, often considered by many historians to be the last great pirate of the golden age of piracy. He was said to have been very charismatic and wore extremely elegant clothing before going into battle. In 1722, Captain Chaloner Ogle, commander of the English ship HMS Swallow, he sent Roberts to meet old Davy Jones after a fierce skirmish on the high seas. Such be the fate of many a buccaneer. For a pirate's life can be an unpredictable one, where fortune's wheel can turn on a doubloon's edge. Set your pirate eyes on number 4, me fellow seafaring folk, where we find none other than the daring Sir Francis Drake, who was more of a privateer than a common pirate, but a fierce mariner nonetheless. His treasure chest be bursting with an estimated $164.4 million US dollars. And his legacy be written in the wake of over 30 captured ships during his privateering days. He sailed with a hardy crew, peaking at 164 stout-hearted souls. He be in command of 5 sturdy vessels ready to send any ship to meet Davy Jones that dare challenge Drake. But Drake's fame doesn't stop at privateering. No, he be the man who sailed the 7 seas and circled the globe, marking his name in the annals of exploration. Yet, like many seafaring souls, his voyage came to an end with a bout of dysentery in 1596. Such be the way of the high seas, where even the bravest can meet their fate at the hands of the sea or a pesky illness. Avast me hearties, for number 3 be none other than Samuel Bellamy, also known as Black Sam. His treasure chest be a hefty one, holding an estimated $171.5 million US dollars. And he conquered at least 53 ships, with a loyal crew of 90 bold souls. They sailed together, seeking fortune and adventure on the high seas. His fleet comprised of 2 powerful vessels that cut through the waves like a sword through flesh. But what set Black Sam apart from many was his curious code of honor, often letting his captives go free or offering them a place among his crew. A virtuous pirate, some might say, in the cutthroat world of piracy. Yet, in 1717, like all seafaring souls, he too met his end off the treacherous coast of Cape Cod, claimed by a vicious storm that showed no mercy to even the most noble of pirates. Next up, we be unveiling the legendary Henry Every, also known as Henry Avery, taking the number 2 spot. His treasure chest, they say, could have held anywhere from a jaw-dropping $154.4 million to a staggering $571.8 million. Claiming at least 11 ships under the banner of the Skull and Crossbones. He were a relentless hunter of the high seas, his loyal crew, a fearsome assembly of 203 hardy men. Every commanded a fleet of 6 formidable ships, a true force to be reckoned with in the open ocean. Now, in the realm of fame, Henry be near the top, second only to the likes of Blackbeard. Many a time, he's been hailed as the king of pirates, and his crowning achievement, the capture of the outrageously wealthy Mughal ships, the Ganj-e-Sawai and the Fatah Muhammad. This achievement be the stuff of legend, but here's the twist, mateys, for after his pirating days, Avery would be one of the few rumored to have swapped names and vanished into the mists of history. No one knows what became of him, leaving a legacy as shrouded in mystery as the deep sea itself. Before we unveil to ye the top spot, we have some honorable mentions for ye landlubbers. Me hearties, brace yourself, for we've reached the crowning jewel of our list. At number 1, none other than the illustrious Zhang Yi Sao. While the precise extent of her wealth be shrouded in the mists of time, tales speak of a treasure worth $11.4 million to $100 million. This formidable pirate queen, hailing from the far shores of China, she casts her net wide, claiming countless ships, some reckon as many as 63 or even higher. Her crew, they be an armada, numbers ranging from 40,000 to 70,000 swashbucklers, vast as the boundless oceans. And under her command, a fleet that would make Davy Jones himself raise an eyebrow. A staggering 1,800 vessels roaming the high seas. Zhang Yi Sao, the most renowned she-pirate ever to hoist the Jolly Roger, took a path few pirates dared to tread. She accepted a pardon from the Qing authorities, exchanging her cutlass for a quieter life as an owner of a gambling house. Her tale be one for the ages, forever etched into the annals of piracy's grand history. She would die of natural causes in 1844, because even the most successful pirate of all time be knocked off their pedestal by Davy Jones. Me hearties, gather around and lower ye anchors as we round up our top 10 adventure here. But mark me words, every pirate's gotta say, so pipe up, me fellow swashbucklers. Did this list sit well with ye pirate's soul, or did ye reckon it's nothing but a bunch of hornswaggle? Let ye opinions fly like a flag in a stiff breeze in the comment section below, and keep a weather eye on the horizon, for there be more treasure troves of content setting sail ye way in the near future. Fair winds and following seas, me mateys.